Hi and welcome to episode 9 of Diary of a WoT Newb with me, Dwibo. I was wondering, I have half a mind to actually keep that tank because it was so good at killing things. And okay, it was only 2 battles, but in those 2 battles it's destroyed 8 tanks. There was a lot of luck involved, obviously, but it destroyed a lot of tanks and it earned 7,000 credits then, and oh, that's a long way back, almost 3,000 then, so that's 5,000 credits a battle. I doubt it'll do that every time, but it earned quite a bit and it got some research points. I don't need to sell a tank right now. I've got a spare slot here, so I think I'll just carry on for the moment. He was quite fun. Let's face it, killing things is fun because that's why we're playing the game, going around shooting other tanks. He was quite good at it, so if we find ourselves getting annoyed with the other tanks, we could always use him. But we were going to go for the T46 so that we could continue up the lines. T26 actually, wasn't it? So let's buy the T26 and we'll buy it. We haven't got anywhere near enough for that 60,000, so we'll buy it with a low crew, 50% crew again, and see what we've got. So here he is, T26 again. I've just bought him, so he's on a ×2 already. We have got we've already got that gun research. That's good job we researched the extra one off there. It's one of those machine gunny things, but better to be using a tier 2 gun, I guess. We haven't got any tracks engine researched, and the track isn't. And we've got the radio already, and we haven't researched the turret, so we've got a bit of a better gun, and we'll go straight in with that, and we'll use the full thing. While we're here, I think I'll turn on repair anyway. We've not resupply, accept that. Okay, that. Now again, he's got a gun. He's got very little armour, a bit more on the front of the turret, but otherwise no. But he's quite nippy, turns quickly, and the turret turns quickly. So I think this guy's going to be a bit more of a run-around tank, which, as we've seen, doesn't actually suit me very much. I'm better at sitting somewhere and shooting things. But we'll see how it goes. We're on Malanovka again. There only seems to be, what, 4 maps? 5 maps. Well, we had the one we just had, the mines. This one, the Himmels town thing. That's 3. The one with the railway lines is 4, and the one with the big valley 5. I don't know if there are more maps than that. So it's one of these auto-cannon-y things because we've got those little empty symbols underneath next to the 480. 150 hit points, only armour-piercing shells because it's an auto-cannon. We're not upgraded, so we're not going to be very fast, and we haven't got a very good crew either. But let's sort of head off in this direction. There's tier 2s and tier 1s, so we're fairly decent. But again, always remembering the tanks we'll be up against have got better guns. And we saw off the last episode how much difference that good gun on the MS1 made. By upgrading that, we got lots of damage, lots of kills. So we want to be careful. I wouldn't be surprised if that MS1 gun could make short work of this tank, even though it's a tier above it. No chance of keeping up that BT2. This Panzer2's overtaking us as well. Probably because we've still got the rather sad engine. We'll do the best we can getting up this hill. What I have found is if you press R it brings up the little symbols on the speed thing next to the tank, and that's like a cruise control. So you can take your hands off the keyboard and just carry on driving. So that's R is the standard key for doing that forwards, but there's also a key for doing it backwards, which is F. So you put it into reverse mode. I wonder if I can get around over here and shoot this FT-17 before he dies. Oh, don't want to. There's a tank behind us, look. I'm turning on and my turret's turning the other. That's not cool. Okay, I must have something to do with the direction of the pointing when the phone's turning in. Okay, there's someone doing that. There was a key for this. When you say yes, I think it was F5. Affirmative. There we go. I was running back up there again. Oh, I'm just driving around the map. I'm going to pay for diesel. Now, is it diesel in these or is it petrol? Okay, so we drive all the way back there just to turn around and drive all the way back again. Looks like one of their team killed another of their team, so no one complain about that. Our BT2 that went screaming off up here hasn't died yet, he's just missing off the map. Interesting. In fact, we've only got one BT2 in our team. He's just destroyed somebody. So he must have gone all the way around the back and carried on going. So let's try and catch up with this LOL tractor. That's what my friends who told me about the game call it, a LOL tractor, because it looks so funny and because it gives a lot. So, if I want to be in with the cool guys, it's a habit I'm going to have to adopt. Like RBT2's dying over there. Yeah, they've been playing for quite a few months now, so they've got big tanks. Like tier 8s and 9s and things. And it's them that persuaded me to give it a go. And they suggested I do these videos, I think because they want to have a bit of a laugh when they see how bad I am. But we'll show them. But we'll show them if we ever see an enemy to shoot, which isn't happening at the moment. What I have noticed is that reticule changes colour sometimes. Let's see if we can do it now. There's an H35. When I get on him, it changes colour. That was a sort of ambery green colour. Again, please bear in mind I can't see colours very well. There was a green colour and a blue colour. And right on him, see there's a blue colour on there. I'm guessing blue means I haven't got a hope of penetrating. Let's see if we can get the side of this thing. I've got to get rid of that rocket. He fires clusters of 3. Okay, that was lots of hits and no damage at all, and that was a... We've reloaded, that was the funny colour marking. Reload, let's get in there. See, with blue there, let's go at the back. I think we've tracked him.
Penetration.
All we're doing is tracking him.
Penetration.
Which at least lets our guys shoot him.
We've just dinged him. They're hit.
Well, actually does something.
Enemy is hit.
Yeah, that's supposed to kill him. So it looks like when it's a blue reticule or blue indicator, I've got very little chance of hurting them with my pop gun. And yet when I had that MS1 last battle, the reticule was sort of green the whole time. It shows how good that gun is compared to the tanks I was shooting at. But enough blathering, let's get on. Let's get driving up towards the cap circle. We don't need to cap in this game because the rest of our team's done well and has killed lots of things. And there goes another 2. So there's only 3 of them left. Indeed, our team aren't killed. No, there's all 3 along the map. It's just a question of going after them now. I'm a bit slow to get there. I think they will be dead by the time I do. He's over the hill. I can't get to him. If we stop here, we might.
Enemy is hit.
We did hit him. Oh, we've tracked him again. I'm getting good at tracking them.
Enemy is hit. Enemy is hit.
Oh, I just hit an ally. Oops. He was right on the edge of my reticule and I obviously sprayed a bit wide there. Wonder what that means. Am I going to get any penalties or anything? No? No, I didn't. Obviously you're allowed to. I can't believe you're allowed to shoot friendlies. Can't believe that at all. No, we didn't get much, remembering it was doubled. It wasn't very good at all. But first run out in a new tank. We didn't die. We can straight away upgrade to the not machine gun. Now, do we do that, or do we go for an engine or tracks? Let's take some tracks and get a bit more manoeuvrability. And we can take the better engine and get there a bit faster as well. Now, that fight took quite a long time, so we've researched those. We'll buy them. That was the suspension and the engine. So they're bought and fitted. We've still got the auto cannon. And we've played the star, so we're going to come back to that in just a minute.